Welcome guys to another episode of Bedwars. Man, 2 video in a year. Who could have thought? Could be me. I could not upload 2 videos in a year. Anyways, yeah. So like a couple of months ago, like maybe 3 or 4, depending on when this video is released. But by the time I'm reading the script, it's like 3 months ago. Anyways. A couple of months ago, like last December, I think I technically went camping for the first time, and so I kind of want to tell the story of basically what happened that day, just for like 2 days, I guess. I'm not sure, 1.5 maybe, because we came in, we filmed shit, we just spent the night resting, and a bunch of other bullshit happens. So I thought, like, why not make a video out of this? So anyways, here goes nothing. Video title is gonna be that one time I went camping, but technically not camping, but also camping because I did not sleep in the fucking floor. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so from what I'm checking on, based on like this image I'm looking at, like a picture I took during camping, it's somewhere around like December 22. So let's open up the story.
It opens up one rainy night as a fat Asian dude wakes up from his slumber at 4 in the morning. Look, I'm a fat Asian dude, okay?
Anyways, you might be asking, what the fuck? Is that early? Why the fuck are you waking up like 4 in the morning, you stupid? I'm not, my lawyer told me I'm not supposed to finish the joke. Anyways, yeah. So here's basically a quick explanation. My house is like 2 hours away, well, at least what I think is 2 hours away from the campus I go to, and we're meeting up there in like 6 in the morning. So I have to drive there, I check everything, I bring my luggage. I'm the only 1 out of 2 people who brought luggage in this trip. Other people just bring like small bags for their clothes and shit. I brought everything, the fucking clothes, shirt, pants, those are the same things. I got like shampoo, soap, toothbrush, all kinds of shit. I even brought like fucking snacks and instant noodles, like half of my fucking luggage. You know one of those like fucking luggage where like they have like 2 compartments, like half and half. Yeah, half of that was just basically snacks, was food basically. I kept like instant noodles, I kept chips there. Because like a couple of days before like the camping trip, me and my fellow buddies agreed on like, oh, we should bring snacks and shit to the fucking camping, so when at nighttime we can just stay up and eat shit. So yeah, anyways, I got my luggage and shit out of the car. I said goodbye to my parents, and like right before I go to the campus, here's the thing. My campus is like in a really small area, like where it only fits like 2 cars in the road. And here's the thing, it's a 4-way road, so it's gonna be even more traffic. And the bus was trying to get in like the campus to park there. I almost got run over by the bus that morning. But sadly, I did not get run over. That's why I gotta make this video now. Anyways, yeah. After that, the bus still kept trying to bust in the fucking campus, which they ended up failing, so they just parked outside. So I almost got run over for nothing. And then I basically met 2 of my buddies. Let's call one of them Melvin, if you know the reference, because he voices a character in a video named Melvin. It's this video, the one where I also voice a character. I swear I'm not racist, guys. And a senior, I would like to call, well, we basically call him Jay, but you know, fuck it, let's just call him Jay at this point. Like not as in J as J-A-Y, just the letter J. That's what I usually do. We met up, we talked a bit, and then we tried to call up one more of our buddies. He asked to be called Tyrone in this video, but I disagree since he did not voice Tyrone in this video. I voiced Tyrone, I swear I'm not racist, guys. Anyways, yeah, let's just call him like a Roadbuster or something, because he has a slight addiction to that Transformer for some reason. I don't know, maybe childhood toys. Fuck, I can't speak right now. Anyways, yeah, let's call him Roadbuster. So we call up Roadbuster, we tried texting him and shit, and at first he did not pick up and shit, and we thought he just slept in, he was gonna be late as shit. But yeah, he called us something, and then he just told us, I'm going there. We had like a screaming match where I shouted fuck you, fuck you, fuck you multiple times, basically the average Gordon Ramsay kitchen. And so this guy arrived with his hair still wet and shit. He said he claims he haven't had time to dry it because we were rushing his ass. So I basically told him, fuck you then, let's go to your fucking like house since we're pretty close. And he just told me, fine, fuck you, let's go. So around like before we go, I kind of showed my luggage a bit. I showed like all of the food I brought. I showed it to them like that one fucking scene from the SpongeBob movie where like they were showing like the golden tickets to the movie or some shit like that. So anyways, while we were waiting to go there, me, Roadbuster, and Melvin decided to go like to the dorm where Roadbuster was staying at. He shared some stories here and there. Some shocked me, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna go too deep on it. But yeah, we arrived at his like dorm. It was like 5 minutes away. It was not as fabulous as the fucking dorm for Persona 3. So anyways, we kind of got a tour of his dorm. It was average. It was, and I almost killed both Roadbuster and Melvin by slipping down the stairs while they were still going down. Yeah, the stairs was pretty like off-putting, and like when I almost slipped, good thing I had put my hand on like the handle so I can like hold myself. And then we got like the call from our seniors, basically telling us, oh shit, we gotta go. But here's the thing, they basically fucking lied to us. They told us we gotta go, but when we arrived, they were like, oh yeah, 5 more minutes. Well, back to like talking a shit, I guess, with both Melvin and Roadbuster. So here's another thing about both Melvin and Roadbuster. Sure, Melvin has like one of those like noise cancelling headphones, and Roadbuster kind of used like wired dirty buttons. I brought my Sony WH-1000XM5 to the power of 4 Ultra Super Long Penis Pro Max. I don't know, bad naming for Sony. They should just call it like the Sony 5s or something. So anyways, yeah, I asked both Roadbuster and Melvin, hey, you guys want to try like flagship noise cancelling? Because here's the thing, I don't think they ever like experienced like true flagship level noise cancelling because they're So yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna finish that joke. So first up was Roadbuster. I had a plan to trick him. Actually, I talked it out with Melvin earlier before, like, oh, I'm gonna tell him to wear like the noise cancelling headphone, and when he plays music, I'm just gonna move my mouth and not actually speaking. It somewhat worked because he's gullible as shit. No offense, if you're watching this right now, Roadbuster. Somehow my devious plan somehow worked. I tricked him into like wearing headphones and then used the noise cancelling to thinking he went absolutely fucking deaf. I tried tricking Melvin as well, but it did not work out as much because I fucked up in the middle of tricking him. I moved my mouth way before he started playing music, which is kind of an awkward situation, not gonna lie. So after that, we basically just got called into the bus. Like the seniors, the one who was like doing all this shit was basically like the seniors, since like the semester 3s basically, not the seniors. The seniors, they're basically the semester 5, which is only one guy, which is the J guy. Most of like the semester 3 people like are the people who handles these kinds of things right now. I don't know if I have to handle these kinds of shit because I'm going to move to Australia later on, but I'm certain that both Melvin and Roadbuster would have to deal with that shit later on. Anyways, we got into the bus. Me with my hat and sunglasses, just covering my face and all kinds of shit. Just wearing headphones, listening to like Persona music, or like what I like to call my playlist, the average listen, the playlist for the mentally insane. I just listened to that while I see in the background like the other group of people and like the semester 3 were like singing karaoke as shit. I personally do not give a shit about that because I basically like did not sleep like the night before because I got a bit way too excited for the camping trip. and I kind of fear about something if I go to sleep first. I'll get back on that later. So anyways, yeah, the fucking bus trip was fucking wild. We basically go to the mountains and shit. We call Bogor. At first, the ride was calming, okay? Though the people were screaming and shit. You know, the people from earlier I talked about. At first, yeah, it was calming. But then, the fucking bus just turned into an actual fucking roller coaster ride. Like, with the ups and downs and shit going through the fucking mountains. Like, holy shit. I thought I was gonna die. And with me just sitting in the window aisle and seeing all of these people in the street, I was scared that the bus driver was gonna run over some child at some point. But sadly, it did not happen. Would be funny if something got run over. Anyways, let's skip to the afternoon real quick, since in the early morning, nothing really happened since we can't get inside of like the rooms and shit. And the only thing that happened was basically we just sat there, basically just gambling and shit. Always remember, guys, never give up on gambling. So we basically went gambling. Some of us went to sleep, but I did not. Everyone was just sleeping in the couch mostly. I was fearing for my life if I go to sleep. So after that, we were called in for assembly. We got, my class is filled with like 7 people, and like we're basically just split into 2 groups, one having 4 and the other one having 3. But so let me tell you like a backstory about like, so every other week before the camping trip, we have like something called a workshop class where like we gather up points. But actually at first we don't know what the points were for. Okay, another thing, me and Roadbuster, we're kind of in a different team. So I don't know what the points were for. So I just keep getting them though, out of just pure spite for fucking Roadbuster not getting any points. Because it's funny when he... Anyways, apparently those points were used to buy filming equipment, and I kind of fucked up in the last day because I do not remember what the entire like workshop was about. Since the day we went camping, we got like a game where like we play Kahoot, and apparently we have to answer correctly to get more points from like the game. So we got our filming equipment. Someone kind of fucked up. They forgot to bring like the batteries, as I remember. I'm not sure though. They forgot to bring the batteries, so we're forced to use another camera, which is like an actual broadcasting camera. It was really heavy apparently. So we made some film about like some fairy getting his wings and wands stole, and because during that time I still have somewhat of my blue hair. Now I've turned brown again. I became the fairy. I killed the 2 main characters. Not in real life, of course, but it would be great if I killed them in real life. I would kill Melvin and Jay, and basically just took my one back. So after we finished filming, editing happens here and there. Good thing. Here's another thing. We were told not to bring laptops because they said like, oh, it's gonna be a hassle or some shit. But I decided to deny them. I bring my own MacBook Pro 14. Which I absolutely fucking hate at this point. I kind of already switched it out for like another Lenovo laptop. Yeah, I brought my MacBook. I had like a free editing software, which is basically DaVinci Resolve, and we kind of edited the video, and they basically just gave me a key to the cabin first, and I basically just quickly took a shower over there. So after I got out of the shower, I asked like, oh, how's our progress going? And they were basically done, and I just had to put like flickering filter over that shit. We basically rest after that. We had dinner which was absolutely awful. Good thing I brought my instant noodles, and like we just cooked instant noodles and eat it with the rice from there on. Kind of a weird combination, but hey, I don't have a funny punchliner right now. So after that, we kind of went back to our cabin. We rest a bit. I was still terrified about going to sleep, scared of them touching my penis or something like that, because these people are freaky as shit. Another thing about the shower, since we're in the fucking mountains, there's no hot water, but this is absolutely not a fucking excuse. Like, the water was fucking shivering. Like, I was shivering as shit. It felt like water that came from like the Ice Age or something like that. At nighttime, we kind of were called in outside by the seniors and one of the film supervisors, which actually came late at night and actually stayed. in like one of the cabins with the seniors, which is fine. I don't give a shit about it, but still. Anyways, we kind of watched the both of the films. My team won 2 awards, and Roadbuster's team only won 1 award. At first, I congratulate like Roadbuster on like, oh, congratulations on like winning one of the award of this video, and I forgot what happened, but it ended up with another shouting match about like me screaming fuck you, you only won 1 award, L skill issue and all that, jokingly by the way, guys. Don't take any of these serious. So after that, the people that was running like the campsite started like a bonfire. I don't know if it's called a bonfire or a campfire. It was like the big ass fire shit. Like it's a large wood pile in a bowl with fire all over it. And me, being one of those like pyromaniacs, wanted to throw one of these people into the fire, but I did not catch him. So after that we kind of have like a barbecue. At first I was like whining about like, oh, let's go back to like the cabin and like I want to rest a bit. But on second thought, they got like drinks, they got like food and shit. I was like, fuck yeah, finally some good fucking food over here. So I ate, and we all ate. I tried drinking for the first time actually. At first they gave me like some kind of cheap wine, I guess, with like mixed up with Sprite or some shit. It was not for me. I don't like bitter taste. But after that, me, Melvin, Jay, and Roadbuster, we all get the drink. I only get soda, and those other 3 got like wine and bourbons and shit. At first it was fine. Me and Jay were fine at the end of the day, but Roadbuster out here got drunk first out of all of us, and so he was forced like to return to the cabin first to sleep. Second, Melvin kinda got drunk, but he went back as well, but he somewhat returned halfway through. But he started drinking again. Here's the thing. After he started drinking, he puked water as shit. And I somewhat got worried and told Jay to accompany him back to the cabin, since us 4 is sleeping in the same cabin. And me and Jay were just sitting there. I became an absolute god in bartending. I was like spreading drinks like a fucking philanthropy, spreading Mr. Beast money. So yeah, I guess I found my hidden skill, bartending. Who knows, I might get a job in bartending if this does not work out. So after that, it was like late at night. It was like 3 in the morning actually. Me and Jay decided to like, oh, let's just head back to the cabin and start a day tomorrow again. And apparently, while everyone was asleep, Roadbuster woke up and hurt our neighbor. So here's the thing. Our cabin has like 2 rooms, which can accommodate like 8 people, but 4 in each. So our neighbor is our other friend, and apparently Roadbuster heard like him screaming, "I have AIDS" or something like that, which I don't know if it's true or not because I was sleeping, surprisingly. But if it's true, it would be pretty funny, not gonna lie. Anyways, the next morning I woke up in like 6 and still tired as shit. We had breakfast a bit, which still tastes like shit. Some people were still drunk, some people were actually awake. I, on the other hand, went back to sleep until like 10 o'clock, and I realized everyone's fucking gone from the fucking cabin. And I thought like, oh, did they just leave me or something in the cabin? No, apparently they were just swimming in the pool. I literally saw everyone in the fucking pool. It was cramped as shit. I'm not. Sadly, I did not bring changing clothes. I only brought 1 clothes with me, so I can't jump in the pool. And the people who were running the campsite kind of stopped me and like Melvin and Roadbuster from entering the bus first, saying like, "Oh, you haven't paid for the bonfire from last night." And so we were confused. So we called in like the semester 3s to like talk it up with them. And yeah. They basically paid. They let us go, and no, we weren't hostage. We weren't like hold up knife in like the fucking neck, like, oh, if you don't pay, we're gonna kill these motherfuckers. Anyways, yeah. So it's basically like another 2-hour drive from like the camping site to the campus. We kind of stopped in the middle of a rest site, kind of had lunch a bit, which finally good fucking food. which is just McDonald's. I got like a double cheeseburger or something, I don't remember. So yeah, and then we hit the road again. Another like 1 hour drive from there on. We arrive in campus, and Roadbuster kind of asked me whether or not I can give him a ride to his like dormitory since he was bringing like luggage and shit. I said sure, fine, fuck you, or something like that. You know what? Fun game today. Like check how much time I said fuck you in this video, and drink every time you hear some I said fuck you or something. So yeah, that's the end of it. Like after dropping off Roadbuster at his dormitory, I just went back home. Kind of got pissed a little because I was doing something and something came up. To be honest, first time experience camping, not really camping but camping. It was pretty fun. Personally, I would do it again if it's with the same people again. But I'm going to the land of Australia, so I don't know if I'm going to do that again. He might plan a camping trip though, since he's going to stay here, as I said earlier. Hopefully he selects somewhere like a good location like North Korea or North Central Long Island or some shit. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, like the video, but if you don't enjoy this video, dislike it. I don't really care, to be honest. Anyways, here's a bombshell of a truth. Probably next video I kind of want to do a face reveal, because I somewhat want to do IRL shit. Not like the fucking IRL streamer guys. Like I just want to screw with people. Well, technically it's doing the same thing, but like I want to screw with people I know, like just meet them, like Roadbuster and Melvin, for a video. Anyways, thanks for watching. I don't know if there might be any more gameplay footage, so just enjoy the video. Thanks for watching. Bye.